Welcome and thank you for joining us for our distracted driving observation training. Today, we'll go over what distracted driving is, what we'll be observing, and how you can help us collect this important data. Our observation days are Saturday, August 9th from 9 to 11 a.m. and Tuesday, August 12th during two time slots, 7 to 9 a.m. and 4 to 6 p.m. Let's start with a basic definition. Distracted driving is any activity that takes attention away from the act of driving. This includes texting, talking, eating, adjusting the stereo, and more. Sadly, over 400,000 people were injured last year in crashes involving a distracted driver. So, what is Roadwatch Long Beach? Funded by the California Office of Traffic Safety, the Health Department's Greenlight Long Beach program will gather volunteers and city employees over 2 days to observe drivers at intersections across Long Beach to collect data on distracted driving. The collected data will be shared with local and statewide partners with the goal of raising awareness in our community about the overwhelming abundance of distracted driving and to motivate the community to do something about this traffic safety issue and make our roads safer for everyone. During your shift, you'll be looking for these specific distractions: handheld or hands free device use, eating or drinking, smoking or vaping, personal grooming, unrestrained pets, reaching for items, loud music, or other unusual distractions. Let's define each of these more clearly. First, use of handheld device. The driver is clearly holding any type of device in one or more hands. This could include anything from a phone or a media player to even a camera or a laptop. This also includes any drivers that are using a device meant to be hands-free. Next, use of hands-free device. The driver is noticeably using a phone but is not holding an actual device. One example would be a driver alone in the car, talking or having an animated conversation while both hands are free or on the steering wheel. This could also include the use of headphones to talk on the phone or listen to music. Eating or drinking is when the driver is visibly eating or drinking any type of food or beverage. Next, smoking or vaping includes cigarettes, vapes, or other smoking devices. Next is grooming, which is any activity like applying makeup, shaving, or adjusting appearance using mirrors. During the observations, look for animals on the driver's lap or loose in the vehicle. Even if they're not physically on the driver, unrestrained animals can be a major distraction. Next, we have reaching for an item. This is when the driver is leaning to grab something in the front or back seat or turning to talk to passengers. Any movement that takes their focus off the road counts. Loud music is also a distraction. If you can hear the music from outside the car, it's too loud for the driver to hear important sounds like sirens or honking. That's a distraction, especially when it's causing them to dance. Lastly, some distractions don't fit neatly into the categories. These could include reading, reacting to an accident, or being distracted by a flashy billboard. Just write the distraction under Other and tally it. In addition to observing driver distractions, we'll be looking at where those distractions occur, whether it's a personal vehicle with a young passenger, a personal vehicle with only adults, or a work vehicle. This helps us identify trends and risk factors. Here are examples to help you identify vehicle types. A car seat, toys, or children in view suggest a young passenger. Work vehicles may have logos or commercial equipment. Be observant and do your best to classify accurately. So, how should you observe? First, pick a safe spot near your assigned intersection where you have a clear view. You don't need to monitor all the lanes, just focus on one. Make note of the lane direction on your form, like northbound on Sesame Street. And observe all drivers at the intersection, whether they're stopped, coming to a stop, or pulling away. So, how does it all work? Observations are done in the 15-minute intervals. You'll get a packet with 8 tracking sheets, one tally sheet, and one definition sheet. After each 15-minute period, switch to a new form. After 2 hours, total your results. Now let's practice a few scenarios. A woman is seen driving while using a cell phone pressed to her ear. She looks to be about 25 and has no one in the car with her. Which box would you tally? A woman is driving alone with a phone to her ear. Mark that as handheld device under personal vehicle. Scenario 2. A gentleman has a phone mounted to his dashboard. He has one adult in the passenger seat and a child in the back. As he drives away, he begins using a phone with his hands. What box would you tally? Mark this one as handheld device under personal vehicle with young passenger. Last one, a small fender bender occurs, slowing the flow of traffic. This leads many cars to stop and look as they pass. How would you note this? For this one, write accident under other and mark the number of cars that appear distracted by this. What should you bring to the observations? You'll need your forms, clipboard, a pen or pencil, and a way to track time. Optional items include sunscreen, a hat, a chair, and water and snacks. If you have any questions, please contact Greenlight at longbeach.gov. Before the observation starts, arrive 15 minutes early. Pick the safest and most effective viewing spot. Usually, south side of the intersection can help with orientation, and fill in your location info before starting. Once you're done, scan or take clear photos of your forms and email them to greenlight at longbeach.gov. You can also mail or drop them off at the Long Beach Health Department. Hold on to your forms until you get a confirmation. This slide shows 5 of the 6 intersections we'll be observing. Look out for an email from us with a map of your assigned location. If you have any questions at any point, feel free to contact me, Rebecca Rink, or our team at Greenlight Long Beach. Thank you again for volunteering and helping us take action on distracted driving in Long Beach.